welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new here, my name is Kristen and I actually have a Sims 4 building addiction here on my channel. So today's video is no exception. We are going to be giving a full apartment makeover to the 20 Culpepper house apartments, which is actually located in the Spice District. So if you guys actually want to download this and put it into your game, just make sure you are using the EA username KrystinMyrieXo. That is how you will find me there. So I think I'm actually going to be doing this as like a full apartment download. So if you do actually place this, just make sure to have the move objects cheat enabled, just to make sure everything that I do place into my game gets placed the exact same into yours if I like alt them around or raise or lower them or anything like that. So the only thing is you will need to replace the walls where the doors are. I didn't actually I've kind of switched up how I did it. Instead of like deleting out like the wall and door, I've actually been able to figure out you can just delete the wall and leave the door, so it makes it a little bit easier. So I think there's going to be 4 walls that you will actually have to replace. So you'll have to replace the 3 bedroom walls behind the doors, and then the same with the 2 bathrooms. So there's actually 5 of the walls that you will have to replace, and I mean that only takes a couple seconds to do. So this is probably just going to be under 20 Culpepper house full, I think is what I named it. And I think I'm even going to upload the kitchen as a separate, because I think that turned out so cute. So in order for me to do that, I do end up just like putting a wall where like the open area is. So if you maybe just wanted the kitchen to put into your game, I will be putting that up separately as well. So I love this game pack, you guys. I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely going to be obsessed with the build, and I did try to like pull in some of the other items from game into the build because it is a new pack, so I am kind of sticking with everything in the game. I feel like it's full of items for like every room. I mean, we finally got some kitchen counters and they are very like custom content looking for me, so I'm like full like head over heels for them. I feel like there's like a lot of variety. You even have like that upper cabinet that has like the shelves and you can put your bread box under it, and I don't know. These counters are just totally me. And I feel like they added so many color combinations that you're going to be able to furnish so many different styles of houses, from like traditional to modern and everything in between. And I'm definitely going to be having a lot of fun. I've actually been working on so many other builds, and you guys, sometimes I actually can work on a build for like 3 hours and just delete it. I've done probably 3 builds that you guys probably won't see because I didn't completely love how they turned out, but I have finished another one that should be going up tomorrow. I mean, this week, you guys are well aware, whenever one of these new game packs come out, I completely fill up my channel with builds, especially when we get so many new items like this. So when I actually did this apartment, usually I go ahead and just bulldoze it and kind of like lay it out myself, but I really love the layout of this apartment. I kind of feel like it's perfect, and I wanted it to be a little bit more of like a larger family like apartment. So I definitely still wanted to keep the 3 bedrooms, and I felt like having the little ensuite bathroom in the master bedroom, it just kind of worked perfectly. So I did go ahead and just like delete out all of the furniture from the apartment to start off, and I did just keep the layout the exact same. So I do end up having like a boys room, a girls room, the parents room, and as you'll see, here is where I'm actually doing the boys room. I mean, you can put whoever you want in here for Sims. Traditionally, this is just how I laid it out. So this is more of like a sportier, very cluttered, full of like toys, and I do like that couch. I feel like that little, it's not really a couch, I guess it's more of like a love seat, but I definitely feel like it has more of like a child look to it. And then that room had 2 of the beds, which is more of like a sportier theme. The beds have like the baseballs that match the border, and then there's like some science projects in there and just like a heck of a lot of clutter. I think that room turned out really cute. I love all of the new items. I definitely feel like we needed a lot of that into the game, especially the new wallpaper that came for like the kids room that has like the flowers. There's sportier ones, then there's like the half and half walls, which I really like. I feel like you can add them into your room if you're just kind of like toning it down a little bit. And I think I might have even used one of those in the bedroom. But anyway, so that was the bathroom that I did, which was just like the full bathroom for the full apartment so that anybody can use it. And this, I love how this room turned out. This was for 2 children, like 2 doesn't even have to be twins. I mean, you can have like a child and a teenager being in here. I did kind of keep this room a little bit of everything. So I feel like this can definitely work for children or teenagers. There might be a few things. I guess you can delete out like the toy box if you do have teenagers in here. But I did really just want to go in, use a lot of the new furniture, and I did put in like the 2 computer desks so they each have their own. So there is no fighting because I mean, we now have sibling rivalry. So I didn't really want to make an extra issue in the room. So this room as well, it is very, very cluttered. And I feel like doing a kid's room, that's definitely one thing that is probably like a going trend, is lots of clutter. I feel like in real life, it's kind of what they look like, and especially with this new game pack, with like all of the new clutter items, I definitely had a lot of fun using those. So yeah, this is really cluttered, but I mean, they are still functional. Like this is the boys' room. I love that mat. And this mat that I used in the girls' room, I think that one came from the kids' hangout or whatever that one was called. So in the this room here, this is the bathroom. I'm trying to like watch my screen. It's like going all over the place, but I did want to make that really like family friendly looking. I didn't really want to make it too like just, I don't know, traditional looking. I did want to kind of fill it up with like some of those crafts and a little bit of clutter, but I didn't really want to make that bathroom like too full. So then in the master ensuite, I kind of like wanted to change the theme up a little bit for like in the master bedroom. So I kind of toned down the bathroom a little bit, and there's like no clutter in there, and it's definitely a little bit more cleaner. And same with the bedroom. I definitely wanted to kind of keep within the same like traditional feel within the bedroom, but yet still kind of add a little bit of romance in the bedroom for as much as we could, because I definitely still wanted it to like fit the theme with the apartment, but I didn't really want to have any of like the children's clutter or any mess or anything like that. This is definitely like the parents' own little getaway area. So I think this area turned out really sweet. I think it is like very delicate looking, and I really do like the wallpaper. I feel like you can just use that to make any bedroom a little bit modern, and it definitely worked out perfectly. So I did go ahead and add in like a little seating area over in the hallway, because I feel like that hallway between the master bedroom and the ensuite, it's a little bit long. So I just kind of wanted to add like a little bit of something there just to kind of fill the area a little bit. So now it's where I'm going in and filling it up with plants and clutter, because sometimes when I do builds, I kind of just like to lay everything out and then go back in after I take some screenies and see everything that I missed. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm going in and filling up all of the areas that I felt were either a little bit too bare or things that I might have overlooked at first, which was like the nightstands. Sometimes I completely forget to put things on the nightstands, but yeah, we definitely have a lot of clutter within the other game packs as well, so I had to remember to pull a lot of that in here as well. That lamp actually fits perfectly in the kids' rooms. And oh my gosh, I even forgot to like put stuff on the shelf. I was like doing screenies and I was like looking at them and I was like, what the frig? I had forgot to put decorations on the shelf. But anyways, actually, if you guys are going to be decorating with the game and you do want to use those science projects that are complete, in order to actually see those, you need to have your show hidden objects on. The cheat, just make sure to have your cheats enabled and then put in bb.show hidden objects, because if you don't, all that you will see is the boxes, like the boxes that the projects come in. So yeah, there's the volcano, and I think there's like 2 or 3 space projects. So those are definitely perfect if you wanted to do like a space themed bedroom. There's tons of new stuff for that now, including some like drawings and a lot of like the new wall things as well. So I definitely had a lot of fun working within this apartment, and because this is a full apartment, not a room, I actually really got a, closer look into all of the different color swatches and like the cabinet colors, because there's even like a separate sink, two separate sinks. So that actually does match perfectly with the kitchen counters as well. If you like, you can put in a sink in the kitchen counters, or you can use like the full sink thing that I used here. And I think that's kind of called like a deep farmhouse sink or something like that, but I think it fits perfectly for the theme. And as you guys can see, I kind of kept within like a blue theme, like a blue and creamier theme throughout like the main area of the house. But I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed today's build, and if you did, definitely make sure to give this a very big thumbs up. It just lets me know that you guys did enjoy how it turned out, and also consider subscribing here to my channel. If you guys do enjoy all things Sims related, I do lots of builds, let's plays, and once in a while I also do some some of the mobile app let's plays as well. So definitely consider subscribing here to my channel. And hopefully I will get to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!